The Sickerest podcast.
Make sure y'all roll one up. You know what I'm saying? Nice little blunt. Feel me? Nice J. Flame up. Sickerest podcast. You already know what it is. First man on the mic is T, aka Yuzzle.
It's your boy Mayor.
It's Luke in his prime.
Busy B, baby.
Yes, sir. Welcome, man. Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, I like that. He already got straight to the introduction.
Yeah,
He
man.
didn't
You know
have
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
nothing.
Motherfucker, dude.
One of the hardest working men in the town, I mean.
I was about to say, once the shit that really proved it to me was this pandemic. I feel like as soon as this shit hit, I see your name everywhere.
I was working.
Before I even listen to a song, you feel me? I'm like, what was that? Shady? Or,
Hell
yep, Sirius XM.
Hell yeah, Shade 45, hell
Yep.
yeah. They premiered fucking Gut Feeling with my boy Ski, and then fucking Rockstar too, hell yeah.
Yeah. How was that feeling? I know that was crazy.
That shit was different, bro. I jumped right on fucking. So no one I know even got fucking Sirius XM. My man Donnie had to buy that shit 20 minutes before that shit premiered. He buys that shit, we jump in the car, I jump on fucking Facebook Live. We just start flying, listen to that shit. We getting lit as a motherfucker on live. I probably had 80 viewers on that shit.
Yeah.
I was just feeling, that was an amazing feeling.
Oh yeah, that's lit, especially straight out the gate.
For real.
Off rip.
You know, like what got you in the rap? Let's say, what was your introduction in the rap and starting a career?
Fact. Shit, to be honest, I don't know what sparked it in me. Like, I started writing this shit just to damn near, like, get through shit, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
in my own head all the time. Started writing shit, get through shit. I thought what I was writing was pretty fire, so I'm like, fuck it, I might as well go record that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Started fucking, I know, like, Ski was really what inspired me to get in that shit, though. Like, he fucking was in the stew, so I'm like, yo, let me come with you. The one time he's like, you want to record something? I'm like, fuck it, let me record. I record. The engineer was just ass, so my shit came out crazy. But after that, I just started trying to find the right sound, like what engineer was gonna get right with my voice and shit. And I just went from there. Yeah.
So how you describe your sound, boss?
To be honest, I can't even describe it. Like, I don't even know. Like, I could do everything. So it's like I don't want to even categorize myself in one genre. Like, I could do whatever.
Yeah, don't want to put yourself in a box.
Yeah, nah.
That's what make the most money, in today's world, like a
Right.
Post Malone,
Yeah.
even like a Sway Lee. He started off one way, but everywhere now. Them pockets, man. That's what pay the bills.
Yeah,
Was that like a conscious thing?
I mean, low key, like, I never really thought about sticking mostly to, like, mainstream music. I really just do whatever feels right. You feel me? Like, if I get a beat, at first I was doing all, like, emotional beats. Like, my shit was, like, not sad, but, like, in my feelings type shit.
Some R&B shit.
Yeah.
Express it.
But as I got farther and farther along, I wanted to expand that shit, so I would just go with whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Who like in the game right now or in the past would you say you look up to? Like, who inspired you to make music? Somebody.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie, like Benny and shit, like him taking off and like the whole Griselda, like them taking off really like didn't make me want to rap because I've been always wanted to rap. Like even like as a kid and shit, like 50 Cent, Nelly, growing up, Nelly's my favorite rapper of all time.
I said we seen the video earlier with the Band-Aid.
Hell yeah. I used to rock the Band-Aid and shit. Come on, Nelly was my favorite rapper. So like them when I was younger and shit, but then like seeing someone from Buffalo like take off and being able to actually do something with it, like out of the small city that we live in, that shit really made me want to fucking see what I could do with it.
Right, open some doors, open some eyes.
Right. And my uncle Tony De Niro, he's like the manager of BSF, like he's one of the managers in that shit. So like that's I already got that connection and shit. So I feel like I could do something with it,
Yeah,
I don't want to waste the opportunity.
Right, it's right there.
Yeah.
That make a lot of sense. Speaking of it, video just premiered today.
Fact, OTB and BSF.
Yeah.
Lessons, Busy Be Love featuring Rick Hyde and Bankrolle Rye. My fucking guys. That joint is going crazy right now too. 5K in like 7 hours.
Big shit. I've been seeing you working though. You really been out here doing what you should do. You really been working. I fuck with the way you moving. A lot of people say they want to rap, but they just rap.
For real.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more.
It's way more than just that. It's way more than going to school. I was telling that shit to your boys earlier, like making music the easy part, getting that shit heard, doing what you gotta do with it. It's a business.
Yeah.
You gotta utilize everything you can do with it.
I feel like that's a tough hat to wear with rapping. You know, you can't do everything.
Yeah.
Some people can, you know, but
Can't do everything.
everybody, you can't focus on one thing. You know, knowing that you gotta do something else. It's probably some people's best interest. You know,
That's why, like,
get a team.
being an independent artist, bro, that shit's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You are everything. You're the fucking. You write the music. You record the music. You gotta promote the music. Everything. Like, motherfuckers in the industry don't even write their own songs.
Yeah.
You go down, you fucking listen, click the lyrics joint, go down to the bottom of that shit. That shit got 6 writers.
Yeah, true.
Come on.
Yeah, and on top of that, if they write their shit or they don't, most of the time that's all they do. They got such a solid team around them.
Exactly.
They're not worried about promotion.
Yeah.
Half the time they're not even really able to put their track list together.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even pick the song. They just record the music and they do the rest. Especially a lot of these guys at these bigger labels that get shunned into these nasty 360 deals.
80-20 joints.
They be doing crazy.
It's bad. It's bad out here. But that's because people don't know really what a deal is or what an advance means. They think $1 million advance, I just got paid $1 million. No. They advance you $1 million.
Facts,
You
gotta
don't
pay
get
that
that
back.
you don't get that million back. If you don't make them $1 million, you gotta give them back the rest.
You didn't pay interest on that million. I'm not even gonna lie.
For sure.
Damn near.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
And you gotta pay for
Because along the
usually-
way, they paying for everything
Yeah.
to go in there.
And usually in most of them deals, like, you gotta pay for your own music video. Like, if you want a specific music video, like, say you want to do like a Cole Bennett job, you gotta pay that. Like, they not gonna pay that. Like, shit
I'm
like
not
that,
gonna
you
lie.
gotta pay.
You're not getting no Cole Bennett joint.
I mean, if you got $1 million deal,
I don't know, bro. He might cost $1 million for a video.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Cold.
That shit costs.
he definitely costs, but
You can't even get in contact with him. How you gonna even get in contact with him?
well, the label would help you with that. They would get in contact with him. But it depends on where you sign and what kind of deal.
Cole Bennett is the biggest music artist in the world, bro. I mean, the biggest music video maker in the world.
For sure.
Do you come up with your own music video ideas, or how y'all go about that?
Oh, with some of them, like, I'm not gonna lie. Lessons, I damn near directed that whole shit.
For real.
Like, I feel like the ones I take charge in and, like, tell motherfuckers what to do is the ones that come out fire.
Right.
So, like, that one, I knew it. We had to utilize everything we had, because, bro, like, we put a lot into that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, getting a song with an artist that signed is hard as fuck to do. That shit's not easy. Like, you signed to a label. It's not just fucking, here go your bread, like, come do this video. Like, you gotta know motherfuckers that are on the business side of it to even get in contact with them. Like, you can't just call motherfuckers and get a song if they sign.
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta work your way through it. That's why most of the joints I got is with BSF. Like, with signed artists, is with BSF, because my uncle got the in. You feel me? So
Yeah.
That's good.
That's dope. You use that to your advantage.
I mean, shit, I would be
That's
stupid not to.
Yeah, you got some good artists.
That's my mindset.
Yeah.
Especially if you rapping. That
Yeah.
shit.
So who your best features so far? Like who you connected with?
Like, who got the best verse out of any feature?
Yeah.
K Pistol, rip that shit.
Oh yeah, K Pistol did rip that
He
shit.
did go
He
crazy.
carried that song. I'm not gonna lie. He hit me in there. I'm like, I'm sweating, trying to think. Like, yo, I might not even record my shit today. You just ripped that shit.
Yeah, you saw me. Both people going crazy.
Ripping that shit. I'm like,
I could imagine the first time you hearing that shit.
I didn't have nothing written yet. Like, I didn't even link with him until we got to the stew. Like, we linked at the stew. So I'm like, I don't even know how he's coming. He rapped like the first couple bars for me. So while he's in there recording the shit, I'm writing my shit. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is ripping this shit. I gotta do something. So I think I handled it all right, but he definitely walked on that shit. But we got another one coming.
Yeah, you gotta get the part.
you
You gotta
got
get
it,
the
got
revenge.
it.
Yeah, we give
Gotta
us
get
part
the
two.
part
Guaranteed. We already talked about it.
Yeah, shout out to Pistol.
Yeah, shout
For
out
real.
to you.
Pistol.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Besides, like, my OTB guys, my fucking brothers, K Pistol my favorite artist in the town. Besides, like Ben. Benny's my favorite because he's really making this shit happen for us. But K Pistol my favorite artist in the town.
That's respect, man.
Respect,
Hell yeah.
That's a major salute too. We need that.
Facts.
Right.
You know, as far as the city,
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's really gonna get us out of here. Like, I see a lot of camaraderie between all the artists.
Bro, I don't fuck with none of that arguing shit, none of that, bro. At the end of the day, we all got the same goal. We are all trying to make it out this shit.
Out the same place.
What's the fucking point of arguing and fucking bickering back and forth? Bro, that shit don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
You got some bullshit to say, keep that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I never understood that shit because people be thinking me putting food on my plate gonna take food off your plate.
Exactly.
Nah, we can eat together, bro. It's more than enough bread out here.
They don't. But the thing is, they don't see the plate. Bro, that motherfucking plate is huge. You see how like
it's endless.
For real.
It's a buffet.
It's literally endless. There ain't no ending to that shit.
You see how fucking
they just printed more.
You see how it is when a city gets that buzz going, and they're just a music city now. Like, look at Atlanta, look at Chicago. Them are music cities, bro. If you get that shit popping and keep it going, then Buffalo gonna be like you or wherever you at. It's gonna be known for that. Like,
it's already like not as hard as some of these other cities because we have the city already in New York, like one of the meccas. Like in other states and these cities that blow up as music cities, there's nowhere else in that whole state that's music.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's
and
another
they blow
thing.
up crazy. You know what I mean.
Hell yeah.
So it's already like people already associate when you say Buffalo, New York. People already associate New York with New York City.
They don't even know what Buffalo is. Bro.
Exactly. So it's already like. As you build the name, it's already going to be easier for people to be like, all right.
It sounds totally different though too. Like
for
we
sure.
don't sound like New York, Buffalo.
Nah.
Bruh,
New York
it's a whole different.
New York no more.
It's a whole different wave over here.
Definitely is.
It's a lot of different. You know what I mean? A lot of people versatile.
Motherfuckers think we country though. You know that?
Yeah.
Like
we were just saying that the other day.
They don't even think we're a city, bro. We got a population of almost 1 million people. We got 900,000.
We're the second biggest city in New York State.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the second biggest city. Like,
and we were that boy.
Yeah,
like we were the top dog at one point.
We had everything back in the day.
We're gonna get there again. Believe that. We're gonna get there again.
But I feel like that's what.
Not over the city.
I feel like that's what started it though. You know, I feel like Benny and Griselda, they kicked the door down. The Bills started winning. We gotta get the Sabres. You know what I'm saying? We got
Sabres is ass this year, but the Bills winning it, bro. Everything
big.
anything can come out of Buffalo, that's good for us. Anything.
Yeah, for sure. Get that exposure.
Telling you.
Correct.
Just more people. Just more people knowing the city. More people looking for people out of the city. That's the biggest thing. Like. You could do it with any city that you can think of. If they like, oh, he rapping, he from here. You ain't never even heard of the city before. You like, it's either two people. It's like, I'm not even giving him time of day, or it's like, oh shit, what the fuck he rapping about over here in fucking Lincoln, Nebraska?
Yeah, I'm that kind of person.
Yeah, huh?
That's a real place.
Yeah, that's a real place. Got it.
I could never tell you no city in Nebraska. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It gotta be something out there though. Them kind of cities.
There's some rappers.
I heard Denver is a nice place too.
Like KD Paintball.
Yeah.
Bro, he be rapping crazy, bro. He's from like Nebraska or Wisconsin, somewhere like that. And he sound like yeah, bro. I think that's that nigga name. Let me look, bro.
Look him up.
And bro, he sound like T Grizzly.
Yo, that's what I was gonna say. Cause you said
Grizzly raw as hell, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. T Grizzly hard. You said
that.
Detroit.
That's your favorite?
Out of Detroit? Hell yeah, bro. Motherfuckers be telling you the shitty motherfuckers that are, bro. T Grizzly is the best motherfucker out of Detroit. There's no fucking doubt about it.
Maybe of his like little generation.
He's the biggest artist out of that shit.
Yeah.
You know who I'm thinking.
Who?
You thinking about him?
No,
you thinking about Big Sean?
Yeah, I was thinking Big Sean. I was thinking Big Sean. Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking that. Yeah,
I wasn't even thinking about them because I'm thinking about like.
Yeah, that's why I said his generation. His little
that kind of music, like that fucking like it's like almost like drill, right?
Yeah.
Like Detroit drill.
Yeah.
I don't even know
what they call it, but
I don't know what they call it.
You got it.
You
don't know.
I don't know yet.
I call it as new.
I fuck with the whole sound.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's kind of like that skin rapping.
You fuck with Sauce
like
though, right?
Yeah.
But some of it is like comedy rap though.
That's the thing. Like they punchlines, they have a style of rap.
Yeah.
That's a style of rap now. Like Detroit, you know Detroit when you hear Detroit now.
For sure.
I feel like Buffalo. That's what.
Yo, my man Steve fucks with Detroit music so heavy, and we were trying. Well, one day we were sitting there on his couch. We're like, "What is it about their accent? Like, is it they talk proper? Like, what the fuck is it?
Questions.
Like, I don't know. They just say shit proper as fuck sometimes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they. I don't know though, but the sound shit, like the sound's hard because there's definitely like distinct movements from certain cities. But like you said, people could be from anywhere and sound like anything.
That's
nowadays.
a fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
because I feel like sound was more local before because there was no internet. You really had limited exposure to certain sounds. Now you hear sounds from everywhere. You could, you know, if you fuck with that flow, you heard it a million times. You could, you know, pick that up. Whereas if you was in, like, say you was in New York before, you know what I mean? Most of your music was New York music. So of course you're going to 9 times out of 10
I'm not gonna lie, motherfuckers say I be talking with a southern accent and shit sometimes, but like I spent some time living in Florida. I travel to Florida a lot. I feel like the way that I don't talk like I'm country or like southern, but in some songs I definitely could hear it. Like I just talk with more of a slang than I would on certain other songs.
Yeah.
It's just it's just really be however I feel.
The vibe.
It's music. It's what, and it's, you know, naturally what you hear sometimes. Like that's what the value in.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know if y'all ever heard that, but some artists say they don't listen like to other artists. Like once it come album time, so they
don't want to sound
jacking
like
nobody's shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not gonna lie. During my first album, Love Is Pain and shit, I really wasn't listening to no music. Like when I first started recording, I would only listen to myself. Like just trying to figure out what I could do better, like how I could do it, shit like that. Now that shit don't faze me. Like I'm just so used to making music that it's just gonna be what it is. But at first, I definitely was only listening to myself.
So what you got on the schedule, boss?
On the schedule?
Yeah.
Love Is Pain 2.
Love Is Pain 2.
Fucking fire. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely my best all around project so far. Like Versatile. Now that I look at it, it was more like a mixtape. Because, like, how it was set up, like, every song was different on that shit. Like, that was just showing you what I could do. Whereas, like, Love Is Pain was, like, a real album. Like, every song was fit that genre. So, Love Is Pain 2 is on the way. I was thinking sometime in the summer, but OTB dropping a song every Friday. So, I'm going to let my boys get some shine during the summer because they got more of that drill shit. And I'm going to slow it down and get it back in the fields and shit back in the fall.
Yeah. Alright, so what you got? What features, man? Hit us with something.
On Love Is Pain 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bankrolle Ride got like 2 on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time he actually got on my album. I've been leaving him off the album. Waiting for him to get his shit right. But he's going now. He's about to drop his album 420. But fucking Bankrolle Ride got 2 joints on there. Fucking Hyde's on there.
That's it.
I really got a lot of singles on this shit. It's mostly me.
Going on some J. Cole. 2014 Forest City Drive.
That might be it. Like I'm trying to think.
3.
That's nice though.
Nah,
if you can hit my phone real quick, I'll show you the whole joint.
Not live.
It's
Sickerest podcast.
Exclusive, man.
It's hard. I don't know.
That's good though. You don't always need a whole bunch of features. Like albums don't really. Features are nice because you know, but a lot of people you don't really need a whole bunch of features.
I feel like that's when.
How long is the album gonna be?
Split the talents the most.
I'm trying to cut it down a little bit. Like I feel like 13 sometimes is too much for people. Like I think for myself, I would like it to be like at least 13. But I don't think motherfuckers got the attention span to listen to that.
That's that. We were just talking about this on
one of
the earlier
with our last the attention span of the internet now is so crazy that albums are just getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah, that fucking Benny shit that just came out today was only 9 songs.
That shit fucking
and he's like a rapper. Like, he's really putting together long songs. A lot of these dudes got 9 songs in
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Not even a 2-minute song. 1:45.
As of right now, Rolly's on 3 songs. And Rick Hyde's on the one with Rolly. So Lessons is gonna be on there. If that wasn't clear.
Lessons is gonna be on there. That's the thing.
So I don't really got too many features. I'm trying to show motherfuckers that I could do that shit. Like myself, you feel me? Like but I'm looking through this checklist right now, like, yo, I don't know if y'all see my post. Soundtrack is definitely my best song. That shit is a fucking hit. Like that shit is gonna be crazy. Like 1 through as of right now, I got 8 songs on there, but I think I'm going 10.
Yeah.
I did have 10, but then I took 2 off that I was like, nah. So right now I got 8, but I'm going 10, and them joints is 8 for 8 right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie
what I
to
like to hear.
you.
I say as it should be. What's the biggest change you think you had since maybe you started or your first?
He
Like,
going
it's
crazy.
Crazy, bro. For the charger, bro.
My fault, bro.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
like,
jumping out the window and
You
shit.
see him jumping up the
Yo,
gym?
not jumping out the
crazy.
gym.
Jumping out the
Yeah.
gym. Biggest change?
Yeah.
The way motherfuckers act. Like,
Talk to him.
you feel me? Like,
real spill.
motherfuckers think it's just act different when you trying to do something at all, or definitely rap. Like, it feels like they feel like, oh, everyone wants to be a rapper, blah blah blah. But not everybody taking that real step and trying to do that shit the real way, like the right way. So like, I would say how motherfuckers act.
Yeah.
And you definitely proved yourself. Like you've been working. Like
I
you're not
appreciate
just
that.
I want to be a rapper.
Sometimes I feel like I ain't doing shit, but like for real, I'm trying to make that shit happen, dog. You feel me? So
I know a lot of people that want to rap. They put out a song every 2 years on SoundCloud. That's not want to rap. You know,
that ain't it.
you actually working.
And you gotta think we in a pandemic. It's only so much you could do.
For real.
Right.
It's opening back up.
I haven't even performed.
I was about to
yet,
say.
bro.
I was just about to ask you that. You
I
doing
haven't even
shows?
performed.
Yeah. I think that's when it hits the most.
That bro, you get the most like exposure off of shows. You get motherfuckers that don't even know you, but be at a show just because they're there.
Right.
That now they're a fan because you
Word of mouth is strong.
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
Even with all this internet and shit now, it's still coming down to I could see
the
a
mix.
million sponsor ads on Instagram. I'm not listening to that shit. My boys say, yo, listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm listening to
Yeah.
this.
For real, yeah.
That shit in the group chat. I'm listening
Yeah,
to
I'm
that
listening
shit.
immediately. Gotta listen to it.
That's the best promo.
It's the best promo because you giving that song a listen all the way through. I'm not listening. It's a 30-second Instagram ad, a Hey Yo song. I already scrolled past it as soon as it started.
For real.
I already scrolled.
Soon as skip ad pop up.
Good, gone.
Yo,
Gone.
pressing that shit.
Now it's
down.
bad with the YouTube shit too. They be promoting songs on YouTube and shit now too. Be a whole 2-minute, 45-second promo clip.
Them shits be costing, no promotion be costing.
And it be costing. And it works. I'm just saying it's not as strong as
That's it, word them out, not at all.
Bro, it works if it's good, bro.
Yeah.
If you're promoting doodle shit, bro, you're not about to just get the same results. Like, if you promote your shit and it's fire, then you're getting plays. But if you promote it and it's not good, you're not gonna get lit off of your doodle ass song because you put mad bread into it.
Man, no matter how much you put in that shit.
Yeah.
It only goes so far.
So what about people you ain't featured with yet? I mean, because we was
That I
talking
want to?
before. Yeah, it's mad people in the town. I mean.
From the town?
Yeah.
Really? I think.
He said he don't fuck with y'all. That's what he said.
Nah, that is definitely not
don't
it.
even contact
He said if I ain't contact you
definitely
yet, I
not
don't want to talk to
It's
you.
definitely not there. Bro, I fuck with everyone from the town, but at the same time, I'm trying to get bigger features. Like, I'm trying to expand. Like, I'm not just trying to. I will work with motherfuckers in the town, but I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I would charge y'all. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm lit enough, which I feel like I am at this point, to charge y'all at least a little bit of bread, like at least pay for my session, I'm gonna charge y'all. But if it's motherfuckers that I really fuck with their music and I think that they got some potential, I would do it for the low. But there's not too many more motherfuckers in Buffalo that I'm like seeking to do a feature with.
Yeah.
Like I would love to do a feature with Benny. I'd love to do a feature with Westside Gunn or Conway. But I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not chopping out that much bread right now to do a feature with one of them. When I could go even farther than that, like even motherfuckers that got millions. You feel me? Like I'm trying to expand my shit as much as I can.
So who overall you want to get a feature with? Like potential.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I would love to do a song with Nelly. Like I said, that's my favorite artist.
He went diamond shit.
That'd be some different shit.
I would love that shit. Like it's like country rap.
Yeah, that's
like
some other shit right
Yeah, that's hard.
He said he went diamond shit. He sold records.
Or like
Yeah.
he's not. I'm not gonna lie. Nelly's barely relevant right now. If I really want to do it with some like popping artists right now, like relevant popping, like really buzzing, like Chopper, like NLE Chopper, like I definitely do something. Like that. Memphis got some of the hardest music to me, like their accent, their whole shit is my favorite shit. And not even like Pooh Shiesty. Like, I'm talking everybody else. Like, Pooh Shiesty lit for sure.
Yeah.
I'm talking fucking Untitled Chapter, Young Dolph, fucking White Sosa. I got a song with White Sosa. That's one of my biggest features. Like, that motherfucker hard as hell to me.
Yeah. Shit. Keep locking them boys.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Key Glock falling off a little bit for me, but
Right.
Dolph, I fuck with him.
What he say to you? What Pooh Shiesty say to you?
Big bro.
You're already getting sick of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's his gimmick, though.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
You gotta run it to the ground.
Right.
You gotta run it to the ground.
Yeah, for sure.
He popped up out of nowhere, at least for me.
Bro. That's how it always seems.
He popped up like Big
I know
Bro.
he's probably big in his town and shit.
Right. You know we was the very last people to hear that shit.
I mean,
or maybe the West Coast.
There's motherfuckers that don't know people that we know. You feel me? Like, just that are on the West Coast that are really buzzing that we think are lit as a motherfucker with a million. That motherfuckers on the West Coast don't even know.
Yeah, that's
for real, for real.
Definitely. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yo, I could get a couple of them.
Oh yeah, bro.
At some point, you
just what gotta do.
Definitely do.
You gotta kill him.
Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him.
It is only like 3 left, buddy.
Hey, shit shake when you pick it up.
That shit looked empty when y'all was like, I was like, I like it when
I'm like, I ain't never seen him so generous before.
Yeah, I knew it couldn't have been too many left. That shit was full. He wasn't finna say nothing. I can have one. So what you think, bro?
Right. Sure. What? How do people feel about you when you first started rapping? Like the beginning of your career, where you get busy, be loved from?
That's the question. Where you get busy, be loved from?
What's the whole thing you came up?
That is deep.
That was in my first interview. Come on, it wasn't in tune.
Oh, man.
So motherfuckers was calling me be loved my whole life.
Yeah.
Like that was my shit. Like be loved. Like as a young boy growing up. I got busy in high school. My man's Renee dad, Big Renee, used to call me fucking busy. Well, I got busy on that court, you feel me? I'm out there. I'm everywhere, you feel me? Getting boards, playing D, doing what I gotta do. So he called me Busy B. I just put those shits all together. Fuck it, Busy B love.
Yeah.
Busy be loving.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta be the R&B tape.
For real.
Busy be loving.
Hey.
Not the Midnight Storm and shit.
The album cover on Love Is Pain 2 is crazy as fuck too.
I was gonna say I like the marketing behind Love Is Pain 1.
I'm trying.
That was crazy.
That shit's hard. The shirts, hoodies.
Out the gate, you had a good.
That was all me, bro.
Pushing that shit.
That's
bro.
all me.
Every day.
No help.
Crazy.
No help. Hell yeah.
Dang, you got love from that? Know what I mean?
I got mad love on Love Is Pain. I'm not gonna lie. Like with Versus out, that shit damn near made me feel some type of way. Cause like, bro, Love Is Pain got almost 80,000 total streams. Like you feel me? Like that shit did numbers. Like I was feeling great off that shit. Fucking Versus style got like 20,000 maybe like total streams. I'm like, all right, whatever. They wasn't fucking with Versus style. My brother Sasha told me they wasn't ready for that concept. That whole fucking every different fucking.
I'm definitely a firm believer in that.
I already know what he about to say. The Boogie shit, cause Boogie did some shit like that too.
Yo, why you gotta?
Boogie did one with like all different international artists, so each song was like from a different, country.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. People ain't fuck with it.
It was called international artists. Yeah, every song would literally feature another artist from another part of the world, and they were doing their sound of music.
Mm-hmm.
So like people didn't fuck with it because obviously it's not for you. Like just like when Drake first started doing the Toronto rap, people ain't fuck with it.
Right.
People hated it, but now they love it because obviously that's Drake. But because that music's not for you, that's for people in Toronto.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's a different sound, it's a different music. Same thing there. Even though it's still not my favorite album, with that considered. But
yeah, that's his boy shit. To
you
me.
gotta.
Yeah, but like I said,
I respect the artistic side of it.
But I will say that's probably his worst album to us, but he gets international plays off that, and now he's got like 17 million monthly.
Yeah, he gained a lot of fans off that.
He's got 17 million like monthly listeners on Spotify, which is crazy for somebody like A Boogie if you don't really pay attention to stuff like that.
It's so much bigger than just the US, bro.
Yeah, that's what I think that album helped him a lot with that because that number of streams and monthly listens. I mean, it's artists you would think is bigger than Boogie that don't stream as well as him.
I mean, it's probably just because. So is Love Is Pain 2 kind of like similar to Love Is Pain 1? Like same vibe?
Exactly the same.
Alright,
That's
bet.
Love Is Pain, dog. That's fucking. Bro, that's the one.
Yeah.
If I don't do some numbers with that, quitting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but
that one's crazy.
It's gonna be like that though. There's ups and downs. Albums.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. No one really knows why songs do well, songs don't do well, albums do well. Like look at Russ when he did that whole song a week, however long. He thought some of his best songs that he put out, those weren't even the ones that blew him up. It was the songs that he just put out just because he needed to fill a spot for the week. Like you just really don't know what the people want and when they want it.
And Russ is the biggest artist in the world, like independently. Like I bet you Russ got the most bread out of all these motherfuckers.
You know,
yeah. I mean, he made the Forbes list his first year mainstream, so I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he definitely gets a lot of money.
He got all the credits.
He owns most of his rights, so he can't be mad. He did that little 50-50 deal with
Empire.
Was it Empire?
I don't know.
Nah, I think it was.
That's the one. Empire always.
I think it was Atlantic.
It could have been. I wanted him to.
Whomever.
I forget who it was, but he did a 50-50 with them, and I think like one of his debut album was on that.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, everything's been independent, like you said, and he owns all his masters. So yeah, he's getting paid, and there's songs that are double platinum that he owns the rights to. So right there, that's somebody's
crazy, bro. Right
there.
Crazy, bro.
So if you was signed to like a big record label, who would you sign to?
I'm not even gonna lie. I couldn't even name you 5 record labels. I couldn't.
Believe it.
I really couldn't.
Not even on your mind.
It's really not. Like, I would do like something how Benny did or fucking Kevin Gates did, where they did like a collab where like you're saying 50-50 rights type shit. I would do that. I'm not signing away all my shit to one label. I wouldn't even do that. But like maybe like Columbia would be like the main one. I would do that shit with.
Yeah, I'm good with some. They're gonna put on some bread.
Yeah, and you have the power to nowadays with the internet and growing your own fan base, and then once you grow your fan base and you have worth to, because that's the problem. These rappers say they're not gonna sign deals, but if you don't got no worth to the label, the label, if you're not providing nothing to the label besides a potential opportunity, they're not gonna give you that favorable deal because it doesn't make sense for them business wise. It's not right, but it's what happens. But if you bring worth to the label and you say, look, I don't really need you. I'm doing numbers like this, period. But if we come together, we could be bigger. I make this, I make that. That's when you get to drive your own deals. Yeah, leverage, exactly.
I met with a label probably 2 months ago. They asked me, like, we was just going through a little bullshit talking. I had like a dude who wanted to be my manager. He wasn't my manager at the time, but he showed me what he could do for me, bring me to labels, blah, 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 that type of shit. We sat down, we talked. He showed him my videos. He showed me some guys he got on his label's videos. I knew a couple of dudes on it. He had the fucking Holiday. I don't know if y'all know him. He does some videos with Cole Bennett and shit. But he asked me one question. He's like, why you? Like, why you? At that time, I couldn't answer that question. So I'm like, damn. He's like, bro, if you can't come in here and answer that question to a label, you shouldn't even fucking be doing this shit no more. You got to think about what the fuck can you do different than every other motherfucker that's going to get you that deal. So that's what I just been working at. Like, what can I do different? Like, I'm just trying to be myself, do my own music, keep my shit real, and that's what's going to take me. So
it's a fact.
That'll be an answer if they threw that question at you now.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
real shit.
A lot of motherfuckers don't speak that real shit. Like, they can talk that shit good for sure, but is they really doing it? Is that shit real? Can you feel that pain in their voice? Like, half the time, nah.
Like you said, it took that moment right there for you to be with somebody from a label to really, get that lesson. Some people might not even get there, really might not even face that obstacle right there. Really getting asked that and having to answer and having to, have that passion make somebody believe that shit. So it's good you learned that lesson early though.
Facts.
I feel like that's a great lesson to learn.
About 10 months in. 10 months in. That's a short amount of time. So Must be doing something right.
Hey, man, you been grinding, bro.
Trying. Really trying.
Make
it happen.
A lot of these dudes not out here actually putting work in on the back end.
Yeah.
That shows a lot. Like, you can say you want to do whatever you want to do, but if you're not out here trying to actually actively do it, like,
man, passion can only go so far, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, you can be passionate about the shit for your whole life, but if you don't put, no money to it, invest in yourself. Ain't nobody gonna invest in you.
I spent my last fucking $1 on this shit, bro. I would go broke for this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I have gone broke for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
There was times where I got laid off and I wasn't working. I'm getting that fucking doodle ass $350 a week from fucking unemployment, and that shit, as soon as I'm getting it, it's gone. Cause I'm putting that shit in my music, bro. Like, that's my shit, bro. I'm gonna make something happen out of this shit.
That's a fact, bro.
I ain't got no choice. That's how I feel.
Right. What was that moment for you since you said you used to hoop?
Hmm?
I said, what was that moment for you right there that you knew you wanted to focus on, right?
I don't think I really had that moment. It was just fucking. It just happened. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe my grandpa dying and shit. When my grandpa died, I was like, yo, I gotta do something. Like, that shit woke me up. Like, motherfucker I thought was invincible just all of a sudden died one day. Bro, that shit made me, like, really want to do some shit, like, more than I was doing. So, shit like that.
But
sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, man. Strong motivator right there.
Sorry for your loss, boss, man.
Good looking.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Good looking.
So you got the team going behind you and
Team going strong.
Yeah.
Bro, if it wasn't for OTB, I might have would have been quit.
Yeah.
And tell us more about your team, boss. Man, I see them boys everywhere.
I'm shout them boys out, for real. Listen.
They be all around, bro.
Number one, I gotta go with my boy Bankrolle. If it wasn't for Bankrolle, none of us would be in the position we in. That motherfucker believes in us more than any motherfucker I ever seen believe in a person. That motherfucker will put his last to get us to do what we gotta do to make our shit pop. You feel me?
Hey, that's love.
That's passion.
For real.
Yeah,
that's my fucking brother, dog. For real, dead ass. Sachi, that's my dog too. He be bullshitting, but bro, that motherfucker got some talent. I don't know if y'all even tuned into everywhere from OTV, but it's there, bro. Sachi's there. Fucking Ski.
They did a video in Cali, right?
In Cali. That joke was crazy.
We saw that shit.
Me, Bankrolle, and fucking Sachi, yep. And then Ski, my boy been sleeping a little bit. We gotta get him in the stew more, but that motherfucker's fire right there. And then Rickbo, we teaching him a lot along the way. He's learning like a motherfucker. Like, he's got the crazy progression in this shit. Like, he started. We didn't know what the fuck to do with him, but we knew from the jump like he had potential, and he had that drive. So he's fucking got crazy better. Same thing with XA. Like, XA was always there from the jump. As soon as Rolly jumped in this bitch with me, like, I started it off. Besides Ski getting me into it, but I started it off really getting Rolly into it. Once fucking XA seen us in that shit going hard, that motherfucker just jumped in with us. His progression was crazy as a motherfucker too.
That's beautiful. That's what you really need is a solid team.
Hell yeah.
You ain't getting nowhere without that.
One of the biggest parts of this shit, for real.
How was Cali?
Cali was crazy. Cali just led on to Miami. Miami was even crazier.
Man, we need a silver at least.
Some shit can't even be spoken about Miami.
That's the Sickerest,
man. You see the name.
It sounded like you want to tell the Miami story.
Hey,
we ain't specified.
We didn't even say you had to say the unspoken shit, but you
right. You just went crazy.
You could make up somebody's name and shit. Add another member to OT.
I mean, RK's there too. That motherfucker is crazy on the visuals. Like, he really got better as a motherfucker too. Like, I remember paying him $300 for videos, and he was just giving us fire joints, but they wasn't all that. Now he's giving us fucking videos, bro. Like, that motherfucking lesson joint was a movie.
I was about to say
that shit was a movie.
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
real. So fucking Cali was crazy. Cali was really a business trip and a fun trip all in one. Like, we met with motherfuckers that could put us in positions to do shit. We fucking bought $5,000 mansions. We fucking had the cars. We was out there just living life for fucking a good 4 days, just having fun as a motherfucker. We shot tripping out there, and Bankrolle shot the one joint Noble Foolery with K Trippy. That joint was fired. Hell yeah.
What about the skeezers?
Skeezers?
Yeah.
What about the skeezers now,
Oh,
bro?
come on.
We be
No.
chilling.
You ready? You ready, man?
We be chilling. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. Kelly was chilling. We was chilling with Kelly.
What about Miami
Yeah.
then? What you talking about, bro?
Miami had the
Busy. I'm
season.
with you, busy. Bro.
Miami was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Miami, we said, fuck the $5,000 mansion. We staying in the hood. Yo, listen, we bought the cheap little joint in the hood. We had 2 houses in a little gate. We had a nice jacuzzi and shit. It was cool in there. We shot 3 videos that time. That was a week. I'm telling you, them 2 nights we went to the strip. Ooh,
That should be
crazy,
bad.
crazy. Booby trap on the water.
Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah.
They had our music playing all the second night though. That shit was
That's
a movie.
love.
That shit was a movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. You gotta turn all the business trips and you gotta have a little fun. Like
For
that.
sure.
Got to.
But we got 3 videos done in the week. I thought we did a good job compared to how much fun we had.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, fuck that.
Can't be mad at 3 videos.
It ain't a trip, but you know,
Yeah.
gotta get some stories.
What I'm really here for. I'm here to make some music. What I'm really here for.
Right.
Why not go here to make music?
I got you right here. You go to the salon. You need content.
For real.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You need some inspiration for
Yeah,
that.
exactly. You gotta feel the music. What I'm gonna talk about if I don't live? You know?
Pain.
Exactly, for real.
I can't
My
talk
brother
about
both
the
put me
skeezers
onto that.
if I don't have the ski.
Exactly.
Right.
You can, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no lie in my rap.
Yeah, I can't. You know. Exactly. You say everything authentic, so you gotta make them moments. You can
Right.
rap about.
Hell yeah.
It's a fact.
You already say you get the rap bag, right? Whether it be from a deal or anywhere. Say it
Right.
fall in your lap.
Yeah.
What's the first nice purchase from Busy Be Love?
Crib. Crazy crib. Stew in that bitch. I need a stew in my crib, bro.
Yeah.
I get the stew in the crib. It might be different.
It might be something every day, bro.
It might be too. I might live in that bitch. I might quit my day job, live in that bitch for
It be
real.
like that.
Yeah.
That shit real as hell.
That's
bro.
a good investment too. Can't go wrong with the house.
I'm getting a big joint though.
Still a good investment.
Real big. Somewhere nice.
You gonna stay here? Or you gonna...
Hell nah. As much as I love Buffalo, I'm out this bitch as soon as it goes. I'm never gonna forget it. I'm never gonna stop shouting it, but
Yeah.
I'm out this bitch.
Shit, I don't even blame you.
I don't blame you at all. I'm
Fuck
out
about
here
it.
just because of the weather.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Just because of the weather.
Word.
You stay out your
I want some
mind.
Florida shit. I love Florida, bro. That shit is my favorite.
Yeah. I
Even
think
when
everybody
it
getting to
can.
that age. Like
Yeah.
everybody,
Yeah,
like, shit,
right.
I could do it. I'm getting up out there.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
That's where all the people move anyways. And plus, you know, you gotta move somewhere where the taxes is better. You can't kill here in New York. You making money like that.
Murder.
You making money like that, you gotta get up out of here. Texas, Florida,
For real.
somewhere with no state taxes.
For real.
Somewhere.
Crazy.
Yeah, they be
They
wild.
be texting
You gonna stay where it's nice and warm at.
I'm going straight to Florida. I'm not even gonna cap. There's not even no place I would go besides
They
that.
got mad artists in Florida too.
Yeah.
Bro. That's what the music team.
Yeah, some music
Up
scene
and coming
right now.
crazy.
I got the fucking song with someone from Florida. My boy Junior Boy on Pacquiao. He ain't nothing crazy on there. He got 13,000 followers, but he's a good artist. He got some good music.
Should I tap into whoever?
Mhm.
So all that shit worked during the pandemic with all the features and shit. Shit was a hassle.
Shit, I want to know how it is outside the pandemic. You feel me?
Yeah.
I only been rapping during it.
I
You
was
feel
about to
me?
say, I think that's gonna be quite the switch.
But fucking, it wasn't that bad. Like I reached out to every motherfucker I reached out to, like through IG. It wasn't nothing more to it than that, or like an email if they had an email on their IG. Go through it like that.
You did a lot of collaborations in person, or it was all through the net?
Most of the time in person, a couple of times through the net. Like White Sosa was through the net. Junior Boy was through the net. I was trying to go down there and shoot videos with both of them, but it just didn't work out for the times and shit. But yeah,
That's nice though. I'm a firm believer in still doing the in-person collab. Like
Makes
you
it
said
better.
when you were there with KP and you felt that pressure and you like, yo, he going crazy. That made you like, okay, I gotta
It's a
come
competition.
kind of
he
crazy.
ain't the only one that did it though.
You couldn't do that. You can't do that over the
You
internet.
think you think you getting the edge of everybody else?
Nah, But KP ain't the only one that made me feel some type of way. Like,
Oh, you said he not the only one.
Nah, like, yo, we was in the joint with shots. I don't know if y'all know, we got a joint with shots, me and Rye. Motherfucker, we left that bitch. Like, he put shit down, he freestyled it.
Yeah.
Me and Rye supposed to get on it. I had just what I wrote down, like, during what he was recording. I started going, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Dre, I gotta go home and write some shit to this. This went crazy. So we fucking left and we came back the next day and did it, but that shit was.
We fuck with shots. He go crazy.
Shout out to shots, man.
That's a friend of the show, right there.
Shots been in his bag too, man.
We wouldn't be here without him, man.
Yeah, we really would. Hey, I gotta thank you. Look, I stay with one of these now.
Shots might just put me on because this shit got me feeling right. I'm not gonna lie.
It's effective.
It was right.
I don't even judge liquor on the taste. None of that shit tastes good.
Nah, it's all about the mood and shit.
But you just had this right now, right? It's not that bad. Warm.
Nah. It's smooth.
It's smooth. It's not that bad.
That's what fucked us up the first time.
Yeah.
It was cold.
Shit was way too smooth.
That's because most liquor, you think you gotta have it cold, but I was looking into it. I guess tequila you're supposed to drink warm.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Crown Apple I could drink no matter what. That's the only thing I could just drink though. Like I could drink that shit cold, warm, don't matter anywhere.
That's something like that, man. It's Jay, man. That's all that nigga drink.
That's all you drink. We gotta keep a special one for Jay, just for the event. I swear he don't drink nothing else.
Nothing else.
I don't really fuck with Crown too much.
It's gotta be the apple. Gotta be the apple.
Oh yeah,
regular
you can't drink no
Crown.
Yeah, I don't even think
if I say Crown, I'm talking about the apple.
You said
man.
I mean, there's other good kinds.
They got peach, right?
They got a peach. Peach smooth, but I'm drinking a whole bottle of apple. I'm not drinking like that, like nothing else.
That's how you giving it up.
Yeah.
I ain't never had the luxury of.
Yeah, I ain't even make it there.
Get the choice. I just, man, when I started, it was whatever it was there. I ain't had no option.
Oh, first start drinking? Yeah, give us your blackout story, mama.
I got a lot of them, no cap. But my last drink, I can't even speak on that for real. On the camera, I can't even speak on that.
Oh, you selling?
No, I can't for real. That's my job, bro.
Oh,
I can't talk about that.
That's
no, we don't want to take.
We don't want don't do no incriminating on the pod.
Nah,
we
not blabbing you up there.
I started working at a bar in 18 though. You feel me? So I started drinking, like drinking at like a good age. You feel me? Like I was there, so I could really do whatever. So it was nice where it just got crazy. Right. We didn't give a fuck. If my bartender was cool, we was drinking on the job, bro. Fuck that job. I don't got no more. We was getting lit as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Turning up.
For real. I'm doing the bottle shoot at the end of the night, drunk as a motherfucker, just trying to get them shits in that bitch.
That's what you be fucking with when you in the growth process.
Hell yeah.
Grow records.
I mean,
try to get it up.
What'd you say?
No, see, that's you fucking with the liquor. When you're recording it.
Well, yeah, when I record, I want to be straight sober.
Oh, word?
For sober, bro. I don't even, bro. At first, I would drink a little bit of liquor just to get, like, calm and shit. But other than that, fuck that shit, bro. I'm trying to get in there and get my shit right. Make sure my engineer on point. Make sure we getting our shit done and we got to get done. Like, that's where it comes into the, like, part where you got to manage your own shit. Like, if I'm going there I'm spending mad bread on my fucking recording because I'm with the best recorder in town. You feel me? Like, I'm not bullshitting my shit. So I'm not about to be there drunk as fuck where I can't even really record. You feel me? Like I gotta stay fucking on point. Yeah, I gotta be on point.
Blackout busy, man. That might be something.
Blackout busy.
Blackout busy. Right there. You gotta go. You gotta turn to the streets for that one.
You gotta go crazy.
That's your drill record. Right
I'm not gonna lie. A couple of songs I recorded drunk as a motherfucker though. Like Energy, which I didn't even think was that good of a song. Like motherfuckers love that shit. I was drunk as some motherfucker off that Henny with my boy Don. Drunk as hell in that shit off that shit.
Henny do amazing things, man.
Yeah. Henny makes me a fucking monster. If y'all heard Rockstar, I get fucking crazy off that shit. Want to fight for no reason.
I was about to say, when you start smash, it's either you smash some shit or you start to beat somebody else.
Yeah, smash some shit or you smash some shit. Some shit gets. Nah, both.
Beat somebody ass to beat it up right after. That's the hell of a day right there.
But yeah.
Now she getting it on both ends.
Yo.
That's crazy.
We ain't never gonna
sick,
make it,
we ain't gonna make it with this show, bro.
bro.
I
You
tried
gotta,
my best.
I mean, see, Breezy got away with all that shit, didn't he?
Yeah,
you gotta be great.
I don't know
bro.
nothing
Breezy be dancing and singing and shit. I can't dance or sing. We got you.
I'm gonna start dancing.
You gonna start? If you better not.
You better not start.
Come out that shit like Diddy and shit. Do
Yo,
the,
I mean, shit.
With the shiny suits.
If I come out this academy, shit, ripped and strong like a motherfucker, I might start dancing. You
Shit,
never
that's
know.
marketing. Busy bee.
That's a different kind of thing. He said
I'm
ripped and
two
strong.
stepping. I'm two stepping.
Nah, two-stepping to
Get
the
your
rap
man.
music.
Get your man.
Nah, lean back. Lean back.
Yo,
Yeah, y'all see Benny got the Fat Joe feature though?
Yeah, I seen that.
We was talking about that shit. Y'all
I ain't
think he paid
listening
for
to
it? You think he paid for it?
Nah.
No, I did.
I think it's just love.
I think so too.
Then he had mad people. Like on his last shit, he had Black Thought on that shit.
38 Special.
Jadakiss is on his last shit.
Pusha T.
Pusha.
I know them joints is all. I know them joints is love, but I'm saying on this new joint, bro. Come on, Chinks. You think he paid for Chinks?
I had a couple. Yeah, I was
Had to
gonna say
pay for Chinks.
Yeah,
he had a couple.
He had to.
But
I fuck with that song too.
That's
song.
the best joint
Oh,
on the
2
album.
Chainz. I fuck with that song
That
too.
joint is fire too.
Oh,
but
it sounded so far.
I'm sure
It's
he paid for it.
It's alright. I listen
Yeah,
to it.
I like
Yeah,
that shit fire. That shit is fire.
sure.
Plus
I'm
on
sure
that
he
joint
probably
is
paid
fire.
for
I just wish that shit was longer. I know we said.
I'm sure he did, but he's getting the bag for that feature too.
Yeah,
He's getting that bag.
I think a lot of
No
people like. I think a lot of these rappers pay for the features. I just don't think. I think love is not you getting this shit for free.
Right.
Love is you not paying what I'm paying dude who just sent me in my email. Like
Yeah, it's a fact.
You can't charge me the same as you charge somebody
exactly.
At the
Some
end
of
of the
it
day,
might be
everybody
free,
got to
like,
make their bread.
but if I gotta fly in town and we gotta go to the studio,
You Fat Joe, but I'm Benny. I got the streets right now. You know what I mean?
I'm on my shit right now.
Yeah, I'm doing you a favor, not to say like that, but
it's true though. That's how that shit works. That's what features are
It's a
for.
fair trade.
Right.
I don't think he paid for the Fat Joe feature,
I have no idea. He might
but
not
I'm
have,
thinking he definitely paid like Frenchie some bread for the fucking Chinks joint. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I have no idea.
yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a good album though.
That was nice.
great.
It was a nice ass album.
So I think the best out of them three.
Out of who?
West Side, Benny. I know you gonna say Benny because you
No
already
question.
said that. Joke. That's
No
your
question.
shit. I think Benny. Then Conway.
Yeah. Same order.
What y'all boys got?
Yeah.
Even though Conway album is crazy.
I was saying Kanye.
It's a three-headed.
Conway
No,
albums.
that was-
I think Conway albums are crazy.
Yeah.
Are we saying who we like more? Like, what's the criteria?
His joint with
who
Jay
better
Slow
rap
is
than-
nice.
He's better.
Yeah, I think
That was
Who
a
you like more?
surprise.
Fire.
Yeah.
Let me squeeze. Come on, that joint is fire.
Shit, West Side shit was raw too. He
I was
had
about to
mad
say-
features
I
on
was
that
about to
shit.
say-
It's a three-headed
I
rock.
like all them
Yeah.
shits, bro.
West Side Run Tailgate.
I don't even.
West Side creative. That's why I fuck with him.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Come on.
He be going crazy.
Them,
man.
them boys.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's hard. I probably got Benny Warren though too.
Yeah.
What about y'all boys?
Conway.
Depend on
You
the
got
day
Conway?
though. It depends on the day.
I can't be
'cause
mad at
Conway
him.
make better albums than
Yeah.
full albums to me.
Westside Gun's everything else he does besides music though. It's like so much
Yeah,
like
there
more
you go.
than just his
Yeah.
music. Like you know what I mean? Like
It's definitely the most.
he does. He's that culture. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
that Buffalo Kid shit was fucking
The
crazy,
basis,
bro.
I should like go to that shit. That shit nice.
Bro, I went there. I didn't even get in the store, but I could have probably damn near if someone was home, I probably could have walked in that bitch. But motherfuckers was in the ATL that weekend because it was All-Star weekend.
Oh yeah.
But I came there and saw boys in the line. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. Like that shit. He definitely made over a meal that day. Like easy.
He made some bread. That shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
I seen a little video.
Pictures.
It's crazy.
That was crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah, the biggest line ever.
Yeah.
Any store.
Yeah,
That shit's
Yeah,
nuts, bro.
Crazy.
That's
love.
huge.
That's
That's
love.
That is.
like that's how it should be, man.
It
That
definitely,
was-
for real. That's how it definitely should be.
I mean,
You got any
time.
ideas expanding outside of music? Maybe in the fashion, opening your own store.
I thought about it, but like, I'm trying to get my music busting first. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
Right.
I feel like my music doing good for what it is right now and where I'm at, but I really got to take off with this shit first before I even think about that other shit. I'm too focused on not to worry about anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's up. That's the right mindset.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, everything builds off of the music.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you got the nice style that'll work with that.
Right.
Down the line, offers left and right,
Yeah.
Be put in any room, to be honest. I feel like that's gonna work
It's that
out.
versatile shit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like, it's gonna put you in any room, get any bag.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah. You're not limiting yourself to some of these boys be limiting themselves. They're not getting in some doors just because too many guns in the video.
Too many guns.
But
Yo, we're trying to cut that shit back too. Like all the smoking and the guns in the video, and the Henny in every video, and Ryan's hand. Like I already told them boys, like we gotta cut that shit back. We gotta keep this shit professional for real.
Right.
shit, that's every video. I ain't see a video in a minute without nothing.
It's hard to promote without with that shit in there though.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's straight
It's
deny
hard
your
as hell.
shit. They're like, nah, bro, you got guns and you're smoking and shit. Like, we ain't promoting your shit.
It's hard as
I
hell.
can't even disagree with you.
Yeah.
I don't get into none of that shit in the video.
We-
You feel me?
We
Like,
know we ain't got one episode had what fucking it?
Oh,
The
yeah,
word fuck,
just
and we
fucking.
couldn't even
Yeah,
promote that shit on damn near any
Oh,
platform because
That was our
just
very
'cause the
first
title.
episode.
that's crazy.
They don't even. If they listened to the shit, man,
Yeah,
they
that,
really would have said no.
yeah, that episode's
Yeah.
crazy.
That was our
Crazy.
very first one.
That was wild.
Yeah,
That was season one?
That was
Yeah,
our very
yeah,
first
that was
episode.
the first
We couldn't even
episode.
promote this.
it was something.
Yeah, that was our
That
first
was
one.
it.
It was a promo clip.
Just
You know what I mean?
Just fucking. That's
Yeah,
what
when I was
it
giving a story
fucking.
about how I had Shorty in the kitchen.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking.
Just Shorty crazy.
Wow.
Yo, you had to do her.
Yeah,
Crazy.
look,
Not
I
the
ain't
craziest
gonna hold
flag.
So you in the kitchen, you gotta do the
About it.
dishes.
you. Do her dishes, you know
Not
what I
the
mean?
kitchen.
Like,
The dishes.
Shit.
So you bar right there, you know what I mean?
sound like a bar from the album right there.
Something like that.
I'm in the kitchen.
That'd be the name of the single, just fucking and shit.
Just fucking. Yo,
That's a hard
we
single.
got a couple bars already in this motherfucking interview.
Telling you,
Yeah.
When the camera go off, we make it a mixtape.
Yeah.
that should be crazy.
Sickerest and Busy B collab album coming soon. Watch out on this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
these content creators doing that shit now. The album.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Your boy just did one.
Who?
Patrick. CC.
Pat CC, bro.
Yeah, he just did an album.
That shit was fire too.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
not gonna
hard. I
lie.
listened to it. I fuck with a couple dudes that he fuck with.
Hell yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the lowest rated song on that shit is my shit. I don't even know the name of it. No Kizzy. Dude,
Yeah. I only listened to the album like twice.
Fuck it.
I only listened to the album.
Yeah.
But I fuck with a couple people.
You gave him the biggest compliment you could give him. Shit, that's my favorite song.
no Kizzy.
Right.
No kids.
Yeah,
No Kizzy.
These kind of creators doing that shit now though. They like curating albums. It's dope.
Bro, if we did one with all our guests, bro,
We
Crazy.
could.
that
bro.
should be
Walmart.
crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We doing that shit
Sickerest
today, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hitting niggas up tonight.
Oh, yeah, shots from
We
the
had-
We
head.
had
We shots, Stray Cash, we had you, we had Moody. Know what I mean? Moody,
Moody,
So,
yeah,
shit, we
she
had-
raw.
oh, we had Elamy.
we had the whole LME. That's like whole album right
That's
there.
right.
LME.
K-Rob, J-World.
Who's on LME?
And my guys, we all spread out. K-Rob, he from here. We got everybody from different
Yeah,
cities.
everybody else from like,
J-World from
Toro,
Detroit,
Spade,
Toro,
Baltimore. I mean, they
We
spread
got
out.
Spades.
Then we got, I don't know if
Yeah.
you know, Free Music Party. We got, it's like Eddie Blanco and
Paulo.
Paulo and Kevin Spears. Them
Yeah.
boys got a different sound.
What's up with it then?
We,
The album will be hard.
What's
The album
up
will
with
be
it?
crazy. The album will be
yeah, I'm gonna hit the niggas up tonight,
You
man.
know
I ain't
I
gonna,
gotta get on one song.
I'm gonna donate verses, bro. I got them shits coming for y'all boys.
Hell, bro.
I got y'all.
We done talked
Yeah,
ourselves
collabs,
into some
oh,
shit.
that should be hard, bro.
We
That's
gotta hit
different, bro.
everybody
I'm
first,
with
too.
it.
And we got some guests coming this season.
And that's how it
too.
used to be back in the day. Like Benny and all them boys, how they came up, it was mixtape and everybody was on the town. It was called unsigned music. DJ Shay used to do that before he
Yeah,
died,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
And them shits was crazy. One of my favorite songs was on that shit, bro. Bro, we
Yeah,
doing that
bro.
shit.
We gotta bring back. We just gotta.
Nah, I can't
You
start
got you
doing-
got to show me your rapper potential, bro.
We
You
gotta
got to give
start
a bar.
doing collabo. We gotta be on our DJ Khaled shit.
Yeah, we got to. You know how much money DJ make?
Bro, give me a song with just me and shots, please. Please. That's my only request. I got a song with just me and shots on that shit. I'll give you fucking 4 other verses if I can get just me and shots.
We got
Hey.
Savvy too. Savvy and
yeah,
Hernando.
Yeah, we got James. Oh my God, that shit would be crazy.
Who?
Jay and Jeff.
Jay and Jeff,
Hernando. Savvy.
We gonna put
Savvy,
you.
J Sav?
Yeah.
He be with shots, right?
Yeah.
baby?
That's a.
Oh yeah,
That's
let
a
me
boy.
get a joint with him too.
Yeah.
I'm not
We had
R&B
them on the
shit.
show too. Yeah,
Then we got
on
I'm
the
going
R&B.
crazy.
we got Hefe on Sunday.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, I
Hefe
heard.
on
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Hefe come on Sunday. So, bro, that's like 20
Turn up.
motherfuckers in
Tell
town, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
And a couple of them
That's a
shits
Grammy
is some
right there.
collabs that need to happen.
Yeah.
That's a Grammy right there.
Like Eddie Savvy.
Oh yeah, Eddie Savage would be crazy.
That's a collab right there.
Well, and there's
Y'all
so
need to
many
send me
different
that. We should
songs, too,
step
bro.
on this shit. Send me all
Oh, no,
the
yeah,
boys
for
links.
sure.
I'm gonna send it to you.
I love motherfuckers that are grinding, bro. Like trying to come up. Like that's my shit. I don't even listen to mainstream. Sound like Kevin Gates. That's the only motherfucker out there I really listen to like that. Like that's out there.
I've been listening to a lot of underground music too lately. I never really I kind of just did music. Like I find what I find.
Yeah.
But I've been listening to a lot of underground music lately too, and it's definitely different. Like you could tell, like if these dudes had the budget and the studio and the sound quality that these other dudes have, it would be no contest.
That's what I'm saying.
Like some of these dudes is like, wow, they're so talented. It's if they get there or not. If they get, it's crazy.
I feel like that's the best part. That's really why I like promoting that shit. It's like shit. As long as you get there and this is how you got to get there, I'm a champion. Your shit like that.
That's a fact. Anything else you want to tell the fans before? I mean, we dip off.
Shit, Lewis Payne 2 coming in the fall. That's all y'all need to know.
Yeah, I heard what the fuck he
into
said.
that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He
You got a
said-
favorite song of yours?
That's the one. Soundtrack. No question. That's a fucking hit. It's gonna be the intro too. How much y'all even know all of that?
Yeah, get that shit tatted on you. Know what I
First
mean?
song.
That shit gonna be crazy.
Soundtrack. That's the one.
In the description, all the links. Check everything out.
Yes.
TSP, Busy Be
I
Love.
mean, look out for the Sickerest album. Know what I mean?
Hey,
Yes, sir. We're making that shit happen. Come on,
Yes,
let's
sir.
do it.
It's Empire up here at TSP.
Yeah. Alright, we out, y'all boys.